Not many people in Australia understand the size, the scope, the importance of the Great Artesian Basin. It truly is one of the incredible ecological, environmental assets of Australia, and we do not want to risk it. The key problem with the Narrabri EIS, it defies common understanding. It's a 7,000 page document. How is it that we've got a system which means that people sitting around a kitchen table have to interpret and respond to a document prepared by the proponent that runs to 7,000 pages? I have read as much of it as I could, and it's alarming. It's a justification for a project that will devastate the Great Artesian Basin. A project that, if it gets off the ground, will spread across northwest New South Wales, into the Liverpool Plains, out west to Wee Waa, south down to Dubbo, and we have to respond hard and fast. We don't have independent analysis. We don't have independent consultants. It's a proponent-driven process. So Santos go out, they hire companies to do the analysis, to do the water modelling, to do the impact statements on ecology, water, soil, and you just have to take it on good faith. The person who pays the piper, who employs the consultants, calls the tune. They could put whatever the hell they want into the EIS and the community just has to take it, cop it. Well, that's not right. That's not fair enough. A lot of people are frustrated because they get sucked into a process of dealing with a massive EIS that they just don't have the skills or expertise or money or time to respond to. And I say to those people, well, don't worry. You have the real social power. The farmers in Australia who feed us 3 times a day, who've looked after the land, the traditional owners in Australia who have looked after this country for tens of thousands of years, those people coming together have the real power in Australia, the social power. And if they throw their hats on the ground and say, enough is enough, this doesn't make common sense, well, Santos and their EIS can be stuffed. They won't cop it because it just does not make sense. This whole industry relies on them pumping their crap into the environment, into the communities that surround them, into the air. The EIS shows that they have no plan for the millions of tonnes of salt that they will produce over generations. It's going to some unspecified landfill. The community has looked at the practical reality of a mature coal seam gas industry in Queensland, in the United States, and they've said no. So they might have a glossy brochure and the graphs and their modelling. Well, the community just won't cop it, and we will win, because when it comes to the bottom line, people will say, is it in the interest of the future generations? Can I live with myself if I allow them to kill off this incredible local environment, destroy our food bowl, destroy this habitat? And people are saying it's not worth the money. In an age of climate change, in an age when food security and water has never been more important, why would you drill like a pincushion this incredibly important resource, frack it, pump it full of chemicals, pull water and gas out, put salt and other chemicals all through it? You are messing with an incredibly sensitive, interconnected system. The farmers understand that, water experts understand that, and that's why they're ringing alarm bells when Santos, in a rush, put forward their modelling saying, effectively, she'll be right. We can manage the risk. I don't believe they can. And the key thing is, what happens if they get it wrong? We'll have buggered up one of the most important environmental water assets in the world. The biggest risk with the Santos EIS is that it's the thin edge of the wedge. If you look at the industry anywhere in Australia, anywhere around the world, it spreads like a virus. You might think, oh, well, this isn't happening in my backyard. Well, rest assured, if this goes ahead, your backyard is next. We have to stop it here or we'll stop it nowhere.